And the only way we can keep it popping is we keep it for the culture, man. And the only person that's gonna do that and do it right, my man Jake. Let's go, baby.
What up, though? For this installment of For the Culture of Mask Off, I want to talk about black voice actors in Hollywood. And you know what I'm saying? I pretty much just want to give recognition to these people. Some of these are like actors we may have seen on like TV, and you know they probably weren't TV stars no more, but they went on to like a lot more voice acting, and some might be stars that we've seen in TV movies, but they were voices of like iconic roles on like cartoons that we probably didn't know about. But like if Dan pull that picture back up, we go through it. You know what I'm saying? The lady on the upper left corner is Cree Summer. Some of y'all might know her playing Freddie on A Different World, but like she has a lot of as you can see, she's one of the goats of this voice acting shit. You know what I'm saying? She played hella roles. Most notably, she played Susie on the Rugrats, Penny on Inspector Gadget, and also Elmira on Tiny Toon Adventures. Right below her, you got Earl Hyman, who played the grandfather on Cosby Show. He played Panthro on Thundercats. You know what I'm saying? To the right of that, you got legendary Keith David. Keith David, like straight up hustling in Hollywood. He starred in but he was in a lot of different movies, hella movies like Dead Presidents, what else? Damn, ATL, The Thing, Platoon, They Live. It goes on. I could go on how much shit he's been in, but he's also done a lot of voice acting, most notably Goliath from Gargoyles, and also played the voice of Spawn, which is an Emmy-winning animated series from HBO. Right above Keith David, probably my favorite on here, you got James Avery, Uncle Phil. We all know him as Uncle Phil, but he's also the voice of the lead villain in Ninja Turtles, the Shredder. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's probably my favorite because Ninja Turtles was my shit back in the day. Also, we also got Phil Lamar from Mad TV. You might have known him as the UBS guy on his character on Mad TV. But he had a lot of good roles too. Samurai Jack. He played Static Shock. He played Hermes Conrad on Futurama. Right below him, you got Jaleel White. You know, Steve Urkel. He was the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in like a few different Sonic the Hedgehog installment animated series. You know what I'm saying? Right next to him, you got the legendary Detroit native John Witherspoon. You know him from Friday, Wayne, Pops on the Wayans Brothers. And also he's granddad from Boondocks. Speaking of Boondocks, let's go to Regina King. Regina King, like she's popping right now. Like she's like she won a lot of she's won like 4 Emmys, won an Oscar, a Golden Globe for recent roles in like Watchmen and If Beale Street Can Talk. We also know her as Brenda on the 227. She was in Boys in the Hood, Higher Learning, Friday. It list goes on. But my favorite thing she's been in that she was a part of is the Boondocks, as Huey and Riley from the Boondocks. So yeah, I just want to give like, you know what I'm saying, just give some recognition to these black actors and actresses that, like, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that you might have known that been the voices behind these iconic characters. Mm-hmm. Another thing I want to touch on real fast is the whitewashing in Hollywood. You know, recently this year, well, not this year, but last year, since the like the explosion of like the Black Lives Matters movement following the deaths of Tiana Taylor and George Floyd and Ahmaud. I forgot his name already. Damn.
Aubrey.
Thank you, Malachi and Tone. But a lot of voice actors, like white voice actors, are stepping down from roles. Like Jennifer Slate, she stepped down as her role for Missy on a Netflix series called Big Mouth. And then you also have Mike Henry, who stepped down as Cleveland Brown, who played Cleveland Brown from Family Guy and the Clevelands. And then recently you got Harry Shearer, who stepped down as Dr. Hibbert from the from The Simpsons. And all these are white actors who stepped down and allowed black voice actors to play these roles for these black animated characters. So I just think that a lot of that's going on right now, and that's I think that's amazing. But I want y'all thoughts on that. Like me personally, I think that it's great. Like anytime you step down to like give anytime like a white person stepping down to give a black person or a person of color a more opportunity before them, that's fucking dope. I'm all for that shit. But I do think it's kind of like interesting because like there are some black actors and black actors and actresses who were the voice of like white characters. So kind of weird to me. But I want y'all thoughts on that. Y'all got any issues?
Yeah. So first of all,
why you smiling? Go ahead.
Do y'all hear that?
I don't.
Anyways, I didn't know a lot of these characters that they had that you named out. I didn't know they was putting in that work like that. First of all, I'm glad you gave them flowers for putting in that work. Now, your point about the white actor stepping down, I highly, highly, highly respect that. I wouldn't look down on them if they didn't, but I respect that they did. Because should we give up our roles when we're given white voice roles, like you said?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's an interesting thing. Because anybody can do anything, really. But yeah, we need more opportunity. So I'm glad they did it. Go ahead.
To elaborate more on your point too, and I really feel like if you're qualified to do the job, you should be able to perform the job to your best ability and get the recognition you deserve. And the way you present it is like, well, hey, look, we got this black guy in here who haven't done any major roles. I'm gonna give him this voice acting job. And I'm a firm believer in this, man. Everybody has a struggle. Everybody has a voice. We just heard Jeremy Lin coming out talking about racism against Asians. You know what I'm saying? So, we talk about a lot of black empowerment on this show all day, every day. But fair is fair. You know what I mean? If you fit the bill, you should be able to have the job. My thing is this: don't give me shit just because of my skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that shit because I know how to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
And I do the work at an exceptional a level. You know what I mean? Because I don't want nothing that's handed to me, because at the end of the day, it's not going to even be worth having. You know what I mean? Or you turn down a role that you really don't want. You know what I mean? Oh, I gave it to him because Black Lives Matter. That's some bullshit. You turned it down because you saw something else popping and you went for it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, I'm like this, man. It's all good, but make sure it's for the right reasons. You know what I mean? And one last thing I want to say is, I knew Panthro was black, man. That nigga always worked on cars. You know what I'm saying? Every episode he was working on cars and trying to get at Shitara. So Panthro, I knew he was black.
Yeah. Just on that point though, that's great that they did that, and we can treat that as just like a nice little first step, I guess, towards people getting roles that they know that they can get. So we want it to be where like each person can just get the role that they deserve and fit. But we do know that Hollywood does not work like that for a lot of folks too. So there has to be a halfway step there. Before we can get to that point too.
And I also good point about the Cree Summers too. She the GOAT at this thing, man. You know what I mean? So I'm to see all the characters in which she manifested and played, man. I just remember watching her from Different World, and she was pretty animated then. And the fact that she was able to have a consistent job, you know what I mean? Like, and Malachi, I tell you, it ain't easy being no actor. You know what I mean? It's not easy at all. You know what I mean? So just the fact that she was able to have consistent work, that's tremendous, man. All these years? Wow.
Yeah, all that time, exactly. Yeah, it's the longevity for me.
Oh, here we go on the bullshit again. So is everybody done with this, man? Because Jake, this is excellent, bro.
Yeah, that's for the culture for this episode. Mask off, and there you go.